When we went to Ensenada that day, we were not expecting to come back with a dog.
No.
And let alone the greatest dog that ever dogged. I'm Dominique Bliss. This is my wife, Allie Bliss, and this is our dog, Biscuit Bliss. We found Biscuit on our first TAP trip to Ensenada. We went to help feed and walk and vaccinate all of these dogs that were in this shelter that was really overrun. The facilities really were not up to par. And when we got there, there was a pound right next door, and it was a kill shelter, and they kill all the dogs in the pound every Friday. And it was a Saturday morning, so we assumed that Biscuit got there. It had to be the night before. And so when we walked in, Lauren and Stephanie were telling everyone, you know, don't worry about the dogs in the pound. We can't save them. Like, that's not why we're here. We know we would love to, but we're here for these dogs in the no-kill shelter who actually rescue as many dogs from the pound as they can every week. And so we were walking to the no-kill shelter when Allie happened to see this tiny little puppy.
You have to walk right by this pound to walk outside the facility to walk these dogs, and there was this little tiny shivering white puppy. She was tiny, she was 2 pounds, and she was wet and just pathetic looking, and she was standing at the chain link fence watching us all walk by with these dogs, watching them get fed, watching them get love. She was on her own. And so I do not know why I took a video of her. I knew I couldn't save her, but I took a little video and I talked to her and I told her I loved her, something like that, and she was just shivering, and then I walked off and to go help this dog that I was walking, and she must have squeezed out the chain link fence. Nobody saw her escape, but she's so tiny and she must have squeezed through somehow, and somebody picked her up and said, "Hey, was this that dog that you were looking at?" And just the fact that she was on this side of the fence, there was no way she wasn't coming with us. There was just no way. I said, "Sweetie, will you help me save this puppy?" And it was love at first sight with Dominique, for sure. It was love at first sight.
We all went down there on a bus, and you can't have pets on the bus. So everyone knew, like, you can't bring a dog back. And so we were like, we will take an Uber back to San Diego.
Like an hour.
From, I think it's like 2 hours. Like from, well, I don't know how far Ensenada is, but I mean, it is pretty far. So we're like, we will take an Uber back across the border if that means we can keep this dog. And the bus driver saw her and he was like, okay, you can bring her on the bus. You can bring her on the bus. And we did not imagine that she would be as big as she is. I know she's not huge, but looking at this tiny dog, we did not imagine that she was gonna grow to be the specimen that you see before you today. I mean, she like outruns every dog at the park, and she is kind, and she's gentle and friendly.
And she makes us laugh every single day.
I think that's most of the story. Did I miss anything?
Just that we thought she was probably a Chihuahua.
We thought she was a Chihuahua. And she turned into this, everyone asked, "Oh my God, your dog is so pretty, what is she?" And we're just like, she's a rescue dog. That's all we know.
Tap dog.
She's a tap dog.